All right, everybody, welcome back to PopCulture Pulse podcast, the show where we take a deep dive into all things gaming. And today,
All things gaming.
that's right, we are diving deep into something pretty awesome that was announced just last week.
Yeah.
Subnautica 2.
Yes.
Those of you who have been following us for a while now know that we're big fans of the original Subnautica.
Huge fans.
And it's spin-off Below Zero,
Mm-hmm.
which came out in 2021.
Mm-hmm.
And we're so excited to see what they're going to be doing with this sequel.
Absolutely. And they dropped this news October 17th at the Xbox Preview Partner event.
That's right.
So it was a big deal, and there was a lot to unpack from that.
For those of you who maybe haven't played the original game, Subnautica is this action-adventure survival game where you crash land on this alien ocean planet,
Great.
planet 4546b,
Yeah, 4546B.
and you have to explore the depths you have to build, you have to craft,
Survive.
you got to survive.
That's the big one, yeah.
Yeah, and it's full of these incredible biomes and terrifying creatures,
Oh.
and it's just this, like, really immersive experience.
And what really blew me away when I first played it was just how much there is to discover. Like, you could spend hours just exploring the different biomes and finding new creatures and resources.
Yeah, and one of the things that I love about it is that it's so beautiful and so terrifying at the same time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, you'll be swimming through this, like, gorgeous coral reef, and then suddenly,
Leviathan.
yeah, a Leviathan comes out of nowhere, and you're like, oh,
Yeah,
God.
Yeah, your heart's racing. You're scrambling to find a place to hide.
Mm-hmm. So, what do we know so far about Subnautica 2?
Well, one of the big things that they revealed is that we're going beyond the original map of planet 4546b.
Oh, wow.
We're going to be exploring an all-new region, and they described it as like an Arctic region. So
Oh,
it's going to be a completely new environment with its own unique challenges and creatures and everything.
So we're not leaving the planet completely, but
Completely.
we're going to a different part.
Yeah, like a whole other region, a whole other biome, basically.
Oh, man, that is so cool.
Yeah, it opens up so many possibilities.
Like, what kind of creatures are we going to see there? Are we going to see, like, ice worms? Or,
Yeah, or maybe some kind of like Arctic Leviathan,
oh, God,
something that's adapted to the cold and the ice.
I can't even imagine.
I know, it's exciting.
I know it's terrifying, but it's exciting.
It's both. It's definitely both.
So, one of the other big things that they announced is that Subnautica 2 is going to have co-op gameplay.
Yeah, finally.
Finally.
We've been asking for this for years.
I know, right? And it just makes so much sense for a game like this.
It does.
Because like I was saying before, it can be really terrifying to play this game alone.
Yeah, especially when you're first starting out and you're just trying to figure out what's going on and you're constantly looking over your shoulder for leviathans.
Exactly. So having a friend there to like watch your back or to help you gather resources or to just like scream with you when you encounter a reaper,
Absolutely.
it's going to be amazing.
Yeah, it adds a whole new layer to the game.
And they've already said that they're going to be designing the game specifically for co-op.
Yeah, they said they're going to have like co-op specific vehicles and missions and stuff.
Oh, wow.
So it's not just going to be like tacked on, it's going to be like a core part of the experience.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm really curious to see how they implement it.
Me too. And I'm also really curious to see what kind of new vehicles they're going to come up with.
Oh, yeah.
Because the vehicles in the original game were already so cool, like the Seamoth and the Cyclops.
Yeah, and the prawn suit.
Yeah. But I can only imagine what they're going to come up with for this new Arctic region.
Yeah, maybe some kind of like icebreaker ship or...
Oh, yeah. Or like a snowmobile that can go underwater.
That would be awesome.
That'd be so cool.
Are there any possibilities?
I know. And they've also hinted that there are going to be new flora and fauna in this new region.
Oh, yeah. They said that there's going to be like a whole new ecosystem.
Which is really exciting because
Yeah.
the creatures in the original game were already so unique and interesting.
Yeah, and they were all based on real-life creatures, too, which I thought was really cool.
Yeah, but I can't even imagine what kind of crazy creatures they're going to come up with for this new Arctic region.
Yeah, like maybe some kind of like giant ice worm or...
Oh, God.
I don't know, some kind of like bioluminescent jellyfish that lives in the ice.
Okay, that's actually kind of beautiful,
Yeah, it could be.
but still terrifying.
But still terrifying because you never know what's going to come out of the darkness in Subnautica.
That's true. That's true. So, when can we expect to play Subnautica 2?
Well, they said that they're aiming for an early access release in 2025.
Okay, so we still have a little bit of a wait.
Yeah, but it's going to be worth it.
Oh, I'm sure it will be. And in the meantime, I guess we can just speculate and theorize and dream about all the possibilities.
Exactly, and that's part of the fun, right?
Absolutely.
Hmm.
So what are you most excited about for Subnautica 2?
That's a tough one. I think I'm most excited about exploring this new Arctic region and seeing all the new creatures and biomes.
Yeah, me too. I think that's what I'm most excited about as well.
Yeah.
But I'm also really excited about the co-op gameplay.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be a game changer for sure.
And I'm really curious to see how it all ties together. Like, is this new region just going to be like a separate area that you can visit? Or is it going to be like integrated into the main story somehow?
That's a good question. I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, but I have a feeling that they're going to come up with something really special.
Oh, I'm sure they will.
Well, that's all the time we have for today, folks, but we want to hear from you.
Yeah. What are your hopes and dreams for Subnautica 2?
What are you most excited about? What are you most terrified of?
Let us know in the comments below.
And until next time, happy diving.
Stay curious.